3, 2, 1, 0.
Mario, was nice to seeing you, but it was a
Same.
pleasure as well.
The same. Pleasure is mine.
And I think we're discussing a very nice topic, isn't it? When did you start thinking about those missing things? When did you start? Is it this year
I'm a yoga teacher.
or you're a yoga
When I
teacher?
started to practice the meditation, I started to feel calm. But I feel when I was not in this state, something I when I start to feel this calm inside of me was the first moment to start to feel when I was not in this kind of calm and peace with myself. And when I start to feel it, other things, when this was the main first point.
Sorry, pause. It did not on this one, no?
First point.
It should be
Been
connected.
on it. Is it okay now?
Let me see. Yeah, it's on. It's on.
It's on.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to cut this one and
Okay. So, do you feel that meditation helps you, or?
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm. But how does it work? So, when you do meditation, you feel the impact of it, or when you don't do it.
Impact. What is impact on my
So, for
language?
example, when we pray, we
Uh-huh.
find tranquility means satisfaction and peace,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But do you feel? What do you feel? Because it's you
Okay.
feeling, right?
Okay. My now when I meet her, with meet him. Remember my language.
Yeah, that's okay, no problem.
Okay. Was because 1 week ago I started to feel God in different ways. Something different because now I starting to feel it. It's not in my mind. I feeling calm. No, I feeling inside of me. Like presence. With the time, I have make it my mind more clearly.
Mm,
But until the time, I start to feel it more and more and more, and this is what I want to produce.
mm, mm. So there is an urge. So you
Mhm.
are looking for something, isn't it?
Mhm.
Looking for
Mhm.
something. So we in Islam, you know, we believe that Allah created Allah,
Mhm.
the creator of the heavens and the earth,
Mhm.
and creator of us, and creator of everything in this universe, right? He created everything for a purpose.
Mhm.
This bag has a purpose, right? You put stuff, you have a zip has a purpose.
Mhm.
Why? So that the things doesn't fall off from the bag, right?
Mhm.
Like shirt has a purpose,
Mhm.
shoe has a purpose, right? But do you think that our life has no purpose?
No, I see there should be a reason to stay here. Should be a reason.
Exactly, and
Why?
and that is a very natural. It should be natural like that. And
Mhm.
in Islam, we call it fitra. Fitra.
Mhm.
Fitra means you have something innate, which is, in
Mhm.
computer,
Mhm.
some software you don't need to install it. It's already within the computer.
Mhm.
And some of them you have to do externally.
Okay.
Some of them are built in. Just like computer, it must come with computer.
Mhm.
The same way, fitra is something is always there.
Okay.
Right, Mario, give you an example. Like when we talk about sun, yeah, imagine sun, yeah, and the
Mhm.
moon, we already, say, oh, these are the sign of God, right?
Mhm.
And we say it naturally, yeah. Why do we say it naturally?
I don't know if you feel that some kind is essential and some kind no. Some
Yeah.
is natural or some kind is no. But I don't know. It's like maybe you reson. I don't know. You recognize it
Mm,
somehow.
and if I understand you well, so what I would say is, when I say sun
Mhm.
is sign of God,
Mhm.
means in my mind, in the heart, that I already know God there.
Mhm.
And this is an already informed information, like built-in software, just like I mentioned. And because of that, I am linking the creation with that creator.
Okay.
So that fitra automatically
Recognize. Okay.
yeah, and automatically recognize this creator.
Mm-hmm.
And our prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him,
Mm-hmm.
last and final messenger. So he told us that every children will born with this information in it.
Okay.
What happened is, as soon as they grow up, their family, friends, and society will divert them by giving them external knowledge
Mm-hmm.
which Allah didn't give.
Mm-hmm.
Allah gave the true concept of oneness, which is they clearly know there is one maker.
Okay.
And we believe this is the state of Muslim, means someone who is in submission.
Okay.
Like if I know you, right?
Okay.
If I know you, right? You are sitting here, I'm already acknowledging you. This is given thing, I don't need to make it up.
Mm-hmm.
So just like creation exists, the creator exists, right?
Yeah.
It is no brainer. The creation cannot come without a creator.
I accord.
Do you
Yeah.
agree?
Yeah. I agree.
Agree.
Okay. I agree.
Now the question is, what does the creator want from us, right?
Mm-hmm. True points.
If you look at all over the world, people are worshipping different religion, different ways.
Yeah.
But how do you know? How do you know, you and me and all of the people who are looking into? How do you know what is the truth?
I don't know. I think that you recognize. It's like when, yeah, you are saying, recognize.
Let me
You
ask you
feel.
something, Mario. Let's say I ask you to maybe
Uh-huh.
go to, let's say, London Bridge
Okay.
from Woolwich Station. What would you do?
We should find this station. Like look the address
The
and
map,
find a way. The map and find a
the
way.
sign, yeah?
Yeah.
You look for sign,
Mm-hmm.
yeah? The sign, okay, Elizabeth line will go that station. So you're following the sign,
Okay.
right? So sign will lead you to the destination, right?
Uh-huh.
Are you making note of those?
Yes, some words to help me to understand another level and remind some kind of
Yeah.
word. It's like always, it's a kind of way to understand in a different level. If I try to understand and then
Yeah.
know what I really remind or what I really agree of this thing. Like for example, purpose, recognize. How can I know what is true? Find the signal. Maybe it's some words, but give me a structure to my mind to
Yeah,
understand in a
yeah,
different
yeah.
way.
I got you. I got
Yeah,
you.
it's only some notes.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. So when you look at the sign,
Uh huh.
you reach there. So the creator,
The thing is is that I always overthink a lot, and
mm,
now I don't want overthink. I only want stay in calm and know if I agree or if don't.
yeah.
But I
But
want
do,
live
yeah,
to the
maybe ask
information
question.
coming through. No, but it's fine.
May
If I
ask
live to the
question.
information coming inside through me and I live go, I know in the future I can know that I have here, but I can live which
Yeah.
of this information really
But you can
compare in my life.
always call me. We
Okay,
can
okay,
sit
okay,
down
okay.
for a
Thank. No,
coffee
it's only.
and so if you look at sign, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and Allah said that you will have sign within you.
Mm-hmm.
Allah said in Quran, Bismillah, Sanurihim ayatina wa fil afaqi wa fi anfusihim,
Okay.
that I have given you or shown you sign within you and within horizon. So internal and external, right?
Okay. Okay.
Now, how old are you, brother? If you
I'm
don't mind me
30.
asking.
I'm 30.
30. So 31 years ago, you didn't existed, right?
Uh huh.
Then you come into existence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me show you something. Yeah, in chapter 56, if I am not mistaken. Bismillah ar-Rahman. So the book, uh, it it tells us where did we start,
Mm-hmm.
right? Where did we start? Um, it is we who created you. Will you not then believe in resurrection?
Mm-hmm.
So Allah is telling you that we means is a royal plural
Mm-hmm.
used in English language to
Okay.
referring Allah. Allah is telling you He created you,
Mm-hmm.
and then He is telling you, "Afara'aytum ma tumnun." That have you seen that liquid? You know that one drop
Mm-hmm.
that that created you, or that created the baby. You see, like how a baby come into the
Mm-hmm.
world when the parents, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
have relationship together, and from a drop of water,
Mm-hmm.
out of all this sperm cell, Allah chose the one, we don't know which one, out of maybe million or trillion,
Mm-hmm.
whatever the number, from there are one in there specific, yeah.
Okay.
Allah chose that one to create the baby.
Uh huh.
So Allah reminding us that where we come from,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Now, and then Allah saying, is it you who create the baby, or am I the creator? Now imagine Mario, you'd say, look, someone say, oh,
Mm-hmm.
I
They have
make this
family
baby,
baby.
but you didn't even know.
Uh huh.
So in order to create something, you must know first. Then you have the ability, right? You
Yeah.
don't have the knowledge,
Uh
then
huh.
you don't have the ability.
Uh huh. Okay.
And then Allah created you, the darkness, the layer upon layer darkness. Quran mentioned there is three layer of darkness.
Okay.
Yeah, of course we know that. It's very sophisticated how baby is born. And Allah created, like imagine if I ask you, Mario, go to that storeroom, right?
Uh huh.
And I switch off the light, and I ask you to maybe fix a wardrobe,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll give you a screw and the shelves. I'll give you the toolbox,
Uh huh.
and there is no light, and it's dark. Would you be able to made it or assemble it?
No, because I don't see.
See, but look, Allah, the creator of the heavens and the earth, He under the wombs of the mother, He creating it in super spectacular fashion.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
just think about it. Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
asking you to maybe just draw the attention that this is the creator we're talking about. He
Okay.
has the knowledge, He has the power, He has the ability, He has the execution, and finely shaped baby, a form.
Okay. Okay.
Now, do you think, Mario, if Allah can do this process
Mm-hmm.
from nothingness, then drop of water, then forming the whole baby into the wombs of the mother, and then Allah gives you, He extracted you, and then Allah said, look, this is where in chapter 16, Bismillah, look, this is what Allah said. Fast forward, we're going forward,
Okay.
right?
No. No. No worry. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
yeah. Ask me if I go too fast,
No.
stop me.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
buddy.
Don't worry. I will
You're
tell
getting
you.
it. Allah saying, God brought you out of the wombs of your mother while you knew nothing.
Okay. Again.
So God
Brought
brought
you
you
out
out
of the
of the wombs of
womb.
your mother while you knew nothing. Means when He extracted you,
Okay.
you don't
Okay.
know anything, right? You're a baby, you're a children. He gave you hearing, you can
Mm-hmm.
hear, sight, and intellect, so perhaps you'd be thankful. So Allah is reminding you the steps, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it tells you that Allah, you were nothing insignificant. Allah stressed this many times in the Quran. You are insignificant. And another place Allah said, this is on Surah Dawah, Insan. Yeah. هل أتى على الإنسان حين من الدهر لم يكن شيئا مذكورا. So Allah said, yeah, is there not a period of time when each human is nothing yet worth mentioning?
Mm-hmm.
Right? You are non-existent, right? Insignificant, nothing,
insignificant.
non-existent, right? Allah said, for indeed we alone created. Allah said, we created human from drop of a mixed food. Allah said, nutfatin amshaz. So amshaz means the male and the female sperm together. It's called amshaz when they mix together. So Allah saying that, reminding the step, right? So now the fluid is mixing together.
Mm-hmm.
And then Allah said, nabtalihi. Nabtali, Allah will test you. Now Allah is saying, now He telling us our purpose.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Now why He created you? So that He can test you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Test something you love, Allah will tell you not to do it.
Okay.
Something you desire, if Allah said no, you shouldn't do it. Like imagine Mario, you like your mother
Okay.
and you don't want to hurt.
Uh-huh.
There are certain things, maybe you used to do something that would displease your mother, but you know you really don't want to hurt your mother because you love her.
Mm-hmm.
Would you continue do it or you will stop it?
No, I don't. Of course, I don't want to hurt my mom.
Exactly. You don't want to hurt your mother. Now imagine she's just a mother.
Okay.
But just think about the Creator. Creator is giving unconditional connection of blessing of this beautiful life, the body, the mind, and there are physical and non-physical things. Like, for example, love. You cannot see love, can you?
No.
You cannot see sadness. You cannot see sorrow, right? So Allah didn't just create you physically. Allah also given you non-physical thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you see dream, a lot of things Allah given you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we are not just a product of a machine. We're not a machine.
No.
Yeah. So Allah, then Allah saying, in order to test them.
Thanks.
So we made them hear and see.
Thank you.
And Allah saying, Jazakallah khair.
Sugar.
Yeah, do you need some
Okay.
sugar? Oh,
Thanks. Yeah.
okay. Yeah. And then Allah saying, we already showed them the way, whether they chose to be grateful or ungrateful. So
Okay.
it's just like I explained to your mother, right?
Okay.
So if you love your mother, you don't want to do that.
Thanks.
Yeah. If you do, then you'll be ungrateful.
Yeah.
But just think about, Allah is beyond, the Creator is beyond that, right?
Okay.
And then Allah is telling you that
No, war.
Allah is telling you that, Allah reminding you in the Quran that I have bestowed you, or I have given you so much favor.
Okay.
Let's just think about this coffee, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, right? This coffee is an amazing thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the coffee bean comes from a tree, right? Now, Mario, if we ask all over the world, all the scientists, all the doctors, all the engineers, all the top good mind people,
Uh huh.
that can you produce a single coffee bean?
No, they well. I don't know. Now the scientist is very fast, but I'm not sure if they can reproduce the
Yeah,
essential of
yeah.
the coffee.
So what I think sometimes we misunderstand two things. Yeah,
Uh huh.
one thing is called creation,
Mhm.
creating things, and another thing called
Mhm.
assemble things. So
Mhm.
if I give you five shelves,
Okay.
some screw, what you can do, you can create a shelf,
Uh huh.
but you're not actually a creator, you actually an assembler.
Okay. 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 It's
Creation,
example of creation, but it's not the creation.
but
Okay.
the Allah is the creator, he because he create from nothing.
Mhm.
So no one can, if you give them, someone can make coffee, but he will use water. He cannot make water, he cannot create water, he'll use water.
Is that we can create things with the things that are creating, but we don't create the things.
We don't create the thing.
Okay. Okay.
You got it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me take this now for a second.
This is a good one, maybe. So far making sense, Mario.
Some kind.
Is it making sense? Are you getting?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Please do stop me if
Yeah.
you think
Don't
I'm.
worry. I go
Yeah,
with you.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
If something is wrong in my mind, we try
Yeah.
to understand
So Allah,
your point.
so the moving fast forward. So Allah created for us to test,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Test, and this test was applied to all people, to mankind and jinkind. So Allah tells in His book, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونِ. I have not created mankind and jinkind.
Okay. I don't understand the language
Yeah,
again. It's a bit.
I will send you that verse in the
Okay.
Quran.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So
Okay. Okay.
basically, Allah created us to worship Allah, worship Him, show gratitude,
Mhm.
be faithful to Him. Yeah, and along with He given us some guidance of this life. How should we live our life? Okay,
Mhm.
because Allah will, after we die in this life, He will resurrect us.
Okay.
Do
Like
you?
give of other opportunity, something like that.
No,
Resurrection?
no, no,
No.
no,
What is
no.
resurrection?
So basically, this life is a test, right?
Is it test?
Test.
Okay. Okay.
So the test, the result come after the test, right?
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
The result is come after the test. That's how we
Yes.
human mind thinks, right? So when we do any exam test, your brain is automatically signaling, I need to look for my test result, right?
Okay.
And you look forward, oh, I don't want to fail. You have that tendency not to fail the subject.
Mhm.
If you fail it, you feel sad.
Mhm.
If you pass it, you feel joy.
Okay.
Similarly, this life has a test,
Okay.
and this has a result. And the result is Allah will, once you die, Allah will bring you back.
Okay. Again, only to understand the okay. Only the end. In the result is decide if I want to burn again. No. You think it won't pass to other level of conscience. You say.
So let me make it easier.
Uh huh.
So once we die, we go to the grave.
Okay.
Yeah, and grave we be vanish, our bones, everything
Mhm.
mixed with
Mhm.
the soul, right? So the Quran address exactly that in Surah Qiyamah, the resurrection chapter, right? So
The thing is that I speak Spanish,
mm,
and then I know English, but not a lot. Sometimes I find words
yeah,
that I
yeah,
don't, but
but
I think I don't mind.
don't worry, we will give you uh, give you that what you call it I'm in a slow mode today, right? Let me find that.
No worry.
This is in Surah Qiyamah. Yeah,
No
there is a
worry.
chapter. Yeah,
Okay.
um,
Chapters.
chapter. Yeah, this is right behind the left. This is a new one.
Mhm.
Yeah, here in 347. Yeah, 347. Yeah, 347. Sorry. Here, yeah, exactly. It's Allah said, "Do people think we cannot reassemble their bones?" Yeah, so people thinking that they will not be resurrected. Then Allah, the creator of the heavens and the earth, he said, "Bala qadiruna ala an nusawwiya banana." That means, yes, indeed, we are most capable of restoring even their fingertips.
Okay.
Yes, so
Okay.
Allah is saying, He will bring you back through the tips of the finger. Tip of the finger is the unification.
Okay.
Now, of course, modern science say this is a unique code.
Code.
Yeah, because how do they catch criminals?
Oh, okay.
The,
I
yeah,
understand.
the
Okay.
fingerprint. In airport,
Mm-hmm.
all the big stations.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
they
Yeah, I
check
agree.
with, and that's how they catch criminal, even for identification.
Okay.
So Allah telling us that you thinking how I will bring you back. So Allah given a sign that this is how I bring you back. And
Okay.
now, Mario, you know that Allah makes it specific. He's not just saying, "Oh, I'll bring you back." Allah telling us in other places that how can you disbelieve in Allah?
Mm-hmm. How
Yeah,
can we?
how can you disbelieve in Allah where you are non-existent and Allah bring you into existence? So Allah needs to repeat the process again.
On.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
So when you die,
Uh huh. Bring you the opportunity to start it again. You say no.
no, 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 no.
No.
Allah will bring you back to either to put you to, Allah will ask you questions.
Okay. Okay. To
And
know what you
what did you do?
learn or what you know.
Yeah, what did you do in this world?
Okay. Okay.
So the trial, and then if Allah thinks you passed,
Uh huh.
and through Allah's mercy, you go to paradise.
To paradise. Okay. Okay.
And if you don't pass,
Mm-hmm.
then you go to the fire.
Okay.
So it's two-way.
Okay.
But Allah doesn't like to punish people.
Okay.
Allah, many times Allah in the Quran, Allah said, He doesn't like to do injustice to any soul. He wanted you to go to Jannah, the paradise. He
Okay.
wants good for you. But we chose the path of self destruction by rejecting God's right. This life, the beauty of this life we are enjoying at the moment, but surely it will not carry on for forever. One day, this routine will be end.
It's true. Uh huh.
Yeah. Can anyone deny that?
No.
Yeah.
No. Everything is start and finish in some kind.
So Allah will bring you back. Allah will resurrect you. Just
Mm-hmm.
like Allah will give you resurrect you,
Mm-hmm.
and Allah will ask you a question.
Okay.
Why didn't you recognize me? Means I am God.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you given me the worship? Or why didn't you become grateful? So Islam, the word Islam means submission. Submission to what? Society? People? father, mother, not to the office boss as well. Is the one who is the maker of everything. So when you know he is there, you have to be careful because he's watching everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
What you're doing, if you're doing anything wrong, you know that you can escape me and everyone, but no. So
Mm-hmm.
Allah is the one who is the creator of the heavens and the earth. So he didn't just created us and leave us alone. So then he said to test you, and he knows that we we human being, we try to break the rule.
It's true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he sent messenger. Do you know those messenger?
They say Cristo in other religions,
Yeah,
or maybe
Christ, we
Jehovah.
believe Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
son of Mary. We
Mm-hmm.
believe he is a messenger of God.
Okay.
God sent him a messenger to the children of Israel.
Okay.
And God also sent Abraham. Adam is the first man.
Okay.
Adam was Muslim.
Was
Adam was Muslim,
Muslim.
means he followed Islam.
Okay.
Islam means the submission to one true God.
Okay.
So Allah tells Abraham, Allah given him the knowledge so that he can follow. Now, if you don't, if you know, then you can easily follow. But if you don't know, you don't know how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So Allah given those prophet knowledge and wisdom means akal. They
Mm-hmm.
can convey the message. Yeah, and they were good people, truthful, always speak the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And Allah tells us as also as well as Muslim, after believe, Allah said, Qawlan sadida, speak what is right. Yeah. So the Prophet communicated God message to the people.
Okay.
What is the message?
I don't
Test.
know. That's each one. Okay.
Yeah. Test can be many different forms,
Okay.
but the test cannot be beyond your capacity. You can survive that test. It's not difficult. Yeah. He will not give you something. The creator knows Mario better than you. Yeah. He knows
Mm-hmm.
you. He
Mm-hmm.
knows what's going on inside your
Yeah, I
stomach,
think.
right? Inside your mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he knows better than you, Mario. So he knows how much can you handle, right? So Allah said, La yukallifullahu nafsan illa us'aha. Allah does not charge a soul beyond his capacity in the Quran.
Okay.
Now you can think, it can connecting, your heart is connecting with the message. Who made your heart?
Who made my heart?
Allah.
Allah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the creator.
Yeah.
And then when a message come to you, your heart can connect. Why? Because the maker of the heart and the sender of this information same. That's why we call it is a religion of fitra or religion of innate being. You remember the built-in software we talked about? Built-in software.
Where?
You know the software we talked about that every computer has come,
Okay.
the
Uh-huh.
built-in
It's
software.
around.
Just like we've been given that knowledge that Allah is our maker. So through this fitra,
Mm-hmm.
we can acknowledge that Allah is there.
Filter is like a state or a feeling.
It's a state.
It's a
It's called.
state.
It's an
Okay.
innate disposition, right?
Uh-huh.
It's a cognitive, you know, uh, it's a primordial state.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a book written on this. You can look it up. A book called by Born Believer. A
Uh-huh.
book has been written on this fitra. Not fitra, I would say, is an academic study. So
Mhm.
they looked into children from 5 to 12 years old, and they would like to see the state of the condition of those children, and they found that those children were not have any external influence, not means not family.
Mhm. Mhm.
And that study conducted, they believe in something higher power, which Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, told us 1400 years ago, that every children was born believing in a creator.
Mhm. He disconnect. You say?
Yeah. So the creator
Mhm.
knowledge, the knowing creator knowledge is already embedded within you.
It's true. Okay.
And then of course you can see the other things.
Mhm.
Plus you can see how the sun and the moon, and then you apply your reason, then
Uh-huh.
you also know he's there.
Okay.
So you have fitra,
Mhm.
and then you look at the creation.
Fitra is has intuition. No.
Intuition. It is
Okay.
intuition.